Are you ready to figure out how to dominate your local search? We're going to talk about how to turn visibility into leads with AI and your own personal CMO. Are you ready? Let's do this. Are your competitors stealing your calls? How do you know? 75 to 99% of searchers never look past the first page of Google results. And I want you to think about how you use Google search or search in general and how far back or down the page or going to multiple pages you actually look. And I'll guarantee that you probably don't go past the first page. In fact, a lot of research goes just to the fold, right? Anything above the fold is what we naturally consider. With the introduction of the AI overview, we're tending to go a little bit further down the page, but I'll show you here in a few slides how things are laid out now on the search results page and why it's so important to look not just at your listings and the consistency across all search engines, but also to look at other ways to make sure that you're getting placed as high as possible, aiming for the number one spot if at all possible. One of our HVAC clients saw the biggest jump with map placement when they went from no ranking at all to number 3 using the keywords Linux, heating, and cooling. And then he also jumped 3 points going from number 6 to number 3 for furnace service. So when you pay attention to where you're actually being listed on the Google search results page, you'll look at how you can get higher and in front of your competitors. So the problem here is that there's a visibility gap, right? So here's an example of the local search landscape. And this is showing an example of the Google Map pack where you have 3 different listings naturally showing at the search results page when there's a map showing, right? So most small businesses don't even show up here because they don't have reviews or they have weak reviews. They're not paying attention to reviews or they're missing content in general. And this prominent position captures high intent traffic. Again, think of how you use Google, what you look at, and how you decide to make a decision on what business to contact or what business to click on. And the business's ability to generate leads and revenue is directly related to their placement in the Google search results and other search results as well, which I'll mention here in a few slides as well. So, business relevance, proximity to the user, and user reviews significantly impact a business's rankings. So if you're not ranking up high, it's time to take a look at your overall online presence. Okay, reputation is everything, and not just online, right? It's how you treat your customers, it's the impression that people get when they come into your building or they see an email, they see your website. There's all different ways that you're building your reputation. And what we're talking about here is your reputation online. So if you look at these 3 examples, you can see what I'm talking about. So it's the online reviews, online rankings. And when we take a look at this, 87% of consumers won't consider a business with less than 3 stars. I know I won't. Local businesses often don't ask for reviews too, and it's really a missed opportunity for leads. And also having your clients who've had an amazing service with you to actually start doing the marketing for you. So there needs to be a little bit of due diligence in there on your part in order to connect the dots between not asking and asking and having those clients really start talking about you. Why not tap into the raving fans, right? So while only 38% expect a minimum of 4 stars before considering a business, another study found that 74% of buyers trust local businesses more with favorable ratings. And then 63% only trust businesses with an overall average of between 4 and 4.7. So take a look at your online presence, your reviews, your rankings, and see if you fall within that range between a 4 and a 4.7. Okay. Our AI tool helps you create the professional responses that you need. So if you're like, I don't know how to respond to these, I'm not sure what I should say, especially if you get a negative ranking or a negative review, we help you with that. Our AI tools help you with that. So we like to make things as super simple as possible. And when you have your own personal CMO at your side essentially, or in your back pocket, someone that you can call and ask questions to and kind of guide you through that process. It makes it a lot easier to establish a system and a process in order to make sure that you're capturing those reviews when it's timely and as it's relevant. Right. So, our AI tool helps you create the professional responses to all reviews, not just the negative ones, not just the positive ones, but all of them, including those 1-star reviews. Not asking for reviews can stem from concerns about seeming pushy, right? So it may seem a little bit like, well, it doesn't seem natural for you to ask for that. There's some discomfort with asking, right? Hey, can you give me a review? It seems a little odd. Once you get used to it, it actually becomes more natural. It becomes part of your process. And then you won't even think about it. It'll just be like, you'll ask every single customer, right? Or it's just because simply lacking a consistent process, which we can help you with as well. So, this inaction results in missed chances to attract new customers, build trust, which is so important in today's trust recession. This is going to really help you get past that and really build that trust faster. And it's also going to help you gain valuable feedback on your overall service, right? It's a great way to do that. And we give you our process so every single customer naturally has the opportunity to provide feedback. Okay, so the solution is kind of hinted at that here already is the Vizible platform. And we're going to take a look at what this is. But first, I want you to meet Vizible. High level, our leadership team consists of individuals who collectively have over 100 years of marketing and operations and technology and all of the experience you could possibly need in order to run a business. And our mantra is customers first, always. So we are very customer centric. We are always wanting to put our customers first. And what we develop and how we implement and the processes are all geared towards streamlining and making your job as a customer super simple and giving you some time back in your schedule. And we look at some of our top offerings are the review generation, the content dashboard, which I'll touch on a little bit as well. And just note too that if you're like, I want to go deeper on any of these, there's an opportunity to schedule a demo. It's free, of course, where we can walk you through the system so that you can see a deeper dive on what our dashboard and all of these features look like. So there's going to be an opportunity. If you don't see the link below the video, which you should in the description, you can go ahead and click on that and get access to that right now. If you're like, okay, I'm sold. I want to see the demo. But some of the other things that we do too is the AI agent and then the fractional CMO, which is your personal CMO. So we have people on staff who are there for you to help you with your marketing, especially if marketing is not where you want to be investing your time or it's not your background. You're like, I want to hand this off to someone else. And I guarantee you, you can get the personal CMO or the fractional CMO with us for a fraction of the cost of hiring somebody as an employee in your business. So if that's something that you need help with, it's definitely worth having a conversation about. Now, me, real high level, I'm Vicki O'Neill. I have over 20 years of digital marketing and sales experience. And I'm considered the go-to person for everything YouTube related. So I'm the girl you go to for that specifically, but I also know obviously all of the other digital products as well. And I also understand small businesses because I've grown my own business and I've worked with all different sizes of businesses, and I actually prefer smaller businesses. There's just more opportunity to, again, put the customer first and to really step in and be that person or team that can actually help fill the gaps for you and your team to help you grow your business in a way that makes sense for you and the goals that you have in place. So, one of the things that we offer is a closed loop AI agent. So, if you look at ChatGPT or some of the other AI tools that you can use yourself, those are open loop, right? So, they go out and they get information and they collect it and they bring it back to you. Closed loop is really great for you as a small business because it's only looking at your information. Okay, so we help you program the AI chatbot so it feels like a human, which saves you time while you're also increasing conversions. And we want you to keep your job, right? So I know a lot of people say, AI, I don't want to bring AI into my business because it's going to replace me. And here's the thing, and you hear other people say this as well, is that AI is not here to replace people. It's here to make you more effective and more efficient in your job so that you can grow faster, personal development, professional development, and then also help your company grow as well. So we want to help you use our AI tools to make your job easier, faster, and automate whatever you don't want to be spending your time on so that you can focus on the things in the business that you love and then also outside of business, right? So we want you to grow your business. So we develop these tools for you so that you can actually do that. Okay. And then we keep our finger on the pulse with technology and the AI advancements so we can pass those efficiencies along to you, making you more profitable. Technology is there to streamline, automate, create processes, create frameworks in order to help you be better at your job so that you can do those other things, right? So, our goal is to help you achieve those goals, whether it's increasing lead generation, it's maximizing profitability, and it's strengthening your brand with those reviews, like I mentioned earlier, to build those repeat customers and essentially help them become your raving fans who then become your marketing and sales team. Okay. We're also about no contracts. So some agencies will have you sign a 12-month contract. We're not like that. We want to earn your business every single month. So that's what we're all about. So we don't have any contracts. So just know that going in. Um, and we believe that our products work. We believe that there's a lot of value. We believe that what we're sharing with you actually will help you become better in your job and help your business grow faster and more efficiently and consistently, right? And what they can do for your brand and your business. The tools, processes, the resources, we're all here to make your job better. And the more efficient that you are with our tools, the higher your profits will be as well. Okay. So we believe in our products so much that we want to earn your business every single month. So keep that in mind when you hear somebody say, "Oh, you need to sign a 12-month contract." We're here, no contracts, because we want to earn your business. And that's why we don't have them like most of the other agencies. We don't want to lock you into a 12-month agreement. We want to focus on driving results for you. And our tools are built to do just that. They're there to create the efficiencies and systems in your marketing so that you can become more profitable before hiring other team members. So essentially can save you time and money if you're like looking at your team right now and saying I need to hire maybe an assistant or marketing coordinator, somebody to just kind of do some of those other tasks so that you can evolve. This might be the solution that you've been looking for. And then also, we're going to look at how YouTube integrates into all of this. It's really going to help you amplify your results. So, why YouTube and Vizible? YouTube is the number two search engine in the world, and it's owned by number one, Google, right? So, when you have Google and videos, it's automatically going to help you rank higher with your listings, and it's also going to help you with optimization on both your website and Google and YouTube and working all together, right? So YouTube and Google are the epitome of local search. They help you in wherever you're at, wherever your clients are looking for, your potential clients are looking for you, right? People aren't just Googling to find information anymore, right? So they're going to different places. Plus, when they do, you've got other things that are popping up, as you can see here. So this was a search that I ran, and I looked at the order of what was coming up, right? So we've got sponsored, of course, at the top. Then we've got this section called AI overview. And that is that new section at the top of the search results that some people love, some people hate, and it'll just grow on them, right? But then you have videos. You can see here, these are all YouTube shorts. So those were showing up next. And then we've got people also ask. Then we've got actual YouTube videos, so longer form videos. And then we have listings. So listings are down here. Now, if the map showed up for this, it would have been up here as well, up higher. which is why it's so important to have your map and your location information and all of your geo information correct and consistent across all the search engines, because it really is going to get you higher placement in the search results and get a placement on that map. Like I showed you, there's only 3 that show automatically. Of course, you can click the see more and it goes and it shows you more of them. But you want to be in those top 3 positions for your keywords, right? And so that's what we can help you do. You can also embed your YouTube video on your website, whether you've got frequently asked questions, you've got testimonials, you're on your About Us page, your blog post, your product pages, anything and everywhere you can put them on your video, as long as it's not overkill, of course, then it's going to help you with SEO reinforcement. And it's really just essentially giving you more at bats with being discovered by your ideal clients. And you're doubling the presence on Google. Again, Google and YouTube, top 2 search engines in the world, and they are in joint forces, right? So your Google Maps listings plus your YouTube video is going to be owned by both. It's you're getting like essentially double the impact by doing one thing. So you get to own more digital real estate on page 1 of Google. And again, here's an example of some of the things that, or some of the places that you can actually rank. So YouTube is the missing piece to your local marketing efforts. If you're not already consistently posting videos on YouTube, this is a huge opportunity for you. YouTube just continues to grow and people continue to go to YouTube to find information, whether they're trying to do it themselves. In this case, in HVAC, if I wanted to figure out how to turn on or light the pilot light in the heater or furnace again, then I might go to YouTube to try and figure that out first before contacting somebody. A lot of people are that way. They want to see if they can do something that seems simple on their own, and then they realize that they can't find the pilot light or they don't know how to do it, they can't reach it, they're afraid, whatever it is. That's when they make that phone call. So really it's just taking that extra step to service your potential clients and just showing them that, hey, we're here to help you, even if you want to try and do it yourself. And then you're showing them how to do that, but then taking it to that next step and saying, hey, if you want our help, we're here to help you with that. So it's just that whole full cycle of how you can be available to those who are looking for you. Video also gets you more visibility, obviously, because you're on camera. Even if you're off camera, you're still showing your business, you're showing your clients, you're showing your processes, you're showing jobs, whatever it is. And when you combine that with your organic content on social media, your blog posts, your media and articles, your YouTube then closes the gap on your discoverability. So now we're looking at all the different ways that you could be discovered. And YouTube is one of the major places that your ideal clients are already looking for you. I promise you. And every single niche that you can possibly imagine is on YouTube. And if you have one that you want to challenge me on, drop it in the comments. Let me know and I'll respond for you. Okay. Video is the only authentic way today for your dream clients to also get to know, like, and trust you. Everything else can be created with AI, right? Right now, you can create your twin. I'll be honest with you. I've seen it. It's getting so real, but it's also kind of creepy because people are doing this, but it actually is getting really real. And right now, it's an opportunity for you to step in and own your voice, own your brand, own your presence, and helping your ideal clients find you as on a human to human basis. And so it's going to help them do that faster. And when people get to know, like, and trust you, that's when they're buying from you, right? And that just means that they're going to buy from you faster. Okay, so keep that in mind. Reputation into your content. We help you and create a process within your business on gathering the reviews by using our system. And keep in mind, everything that I'm talking about right here, it's all in one place in our Vizible portal, in our Vizible dashboard. So you don't have to go to different screens and try and figure everything out. We sync it all together in one place. So you're saving time, you're saving frustrations, you're saying, like, where are all these passwords? Where do I need to go next? It's in one place. So again, we've streamlined it, we've created processes, and we're handing those off to you so that you can incorporate it into what you do. And again, you've got a fractional CMO there to help you through the process so that you can get it set up quickly and you can start using it and really engaging and increasing your local presence on the Google search results page. Okay. Those also help increase your SEO. Now, our clients who incorporate getting client reviews upon completion of services into their process, they see higher rankings in their local search results. And I think I showed you an example, but I do have a testimonial coming up here as well. But we do have one page for you to manage and monitor everything, like I'd mentioned. And when you provide service that creates raving fans, they will be happy to give you a review. It may feel awkward at first to ask for it, but if you've done such a great job and they're like, "Oh my gosh," and they're raving about you in front of you, they're going to be doing that when you're not there as well. So it's going to make it super simple for you. Like, hey, they are super happy and excited about this job. I'm going to ask them right now so that they can they transfer that excitement and that joy and that relief into the review so that others who are looking for you and what you do can feel and see that as well. It's really helpful, but I understand it might just take some getting comfortable with it, right? Okay, so case study, just showing that it works. Here's our HVAC client, Affordable Air. These are real numbers. This is pulled from his system. He gave me complete transparency and authority to actually show these numbers. So I did create a case study document, but these are pulled from his 2004, 2005 numbers. So you can see here I'm showing leads, I'm showing revenue, I'm showing profitability. This is showing where the leads are coming from. This is showing the reputation management, which is the reviews and where those are coming from. So at Affordable Air, Michael Knight is my contact, and he's showing significant increases across all KPIs that drive his business results. So we've got leads, revenue, and profitability, right? His dashboard provides him with in the moment snapshots of what's happening online with his business. So at any moment, he can go in there and he can see what's going on with it. So he can make quick decisions. That's the really important thing. So if you noticed on your social media page that there weren't any posts that went out today, you'll see a drop in your impressions. You'll see a drop in leads. So you need to go in there, and again, you can use the fractional CMO for this as well to kind of help with it. But really going in there and saying, what do I need to do in order to keep this consistent or growing, of course. And so this gives you that flexibility and the visibility that you need in order to see that. He also has tools to build and schedule content, which he's really good at. He'll go through phases like where you kind of see he hasn't scheduled anything. And then he'll go in, he'll like schedule 100 posts at one time across multiple platforms. So it's really cool to see that all happen. But he schedules them, then he monitors the performance which he has said has helped his time management and keeping the Affordable Air brand top of mind. So it's really important to create that. And we've got AI tools built into the social media content planner as well. So if you're like, I don't know what to post today, or I don't know what to post this week, we've got that built in with images, and we'll go through that with you. If you scheduled the demo, we'll walk you through that and how that works and how quick and simple it actually is. Okay. You can also see a snapshot of the reviews. And then his fractional CMO has played a really critical role in making this all possible, in helping Mike streamline his process to be more effective and more efficient. So he's really leaned into his CMO as a resource in order to make all of
The
this come
relationship with
together.
Vizible has really meant
And here's a
just huge
testimony if you can
things.
hear it.
One, it's replaced an employee for us, helping me be able to be the marketing guy without having to have that secondary marketing assistant, automating a lot of our tasks that go along with marketing. But then on top of that, the CRM follow up that I can actually look at in one place. Vizible has brought both of those key points to our business to help us see a growth from 4.4 million last year to we're going to finish over 7 million this year. The relationship with Vizible has really meant just huge things. One, it's replaced an employee for us,
So that
helping me
revenue
be able
number
to be the
is
marketing guy
amazing.
without having to
Going
have
from
that secondary
4.4,
marketing
and he said
assistant,
he's going to finish over
automating a lot
7
of our
million this
tasks
year.
that go along with
That's
marketing. But
impressive,
then on top of
right?
that, the
And he
CRM follow
contributes
up that I
that
can
to
actually
having
look at in
access
one
to
place.
these
Vizible
resources,
has
the
brought both
tools,
of
the
those
fractional
key
CMO,
points
the
to our
AI,
business
and
to help
having
us see
everything
a
in one
growth from
place. That's been
4.4
a
million
huge
last year
time
to
saver
we're
for
going to
him.
finish over.
So I wanted to make sure I played that. If you couldn't hear it, hopefully you could see the text on screen, the captions, so you could see what he was actually saying. This is a testimonial from him. The value Visible marketing expertise brings to local search and social media has compounded the value of the affordable air branding. It has increased the overall effectiveness and efficiencies, which allowed us to buy back time. If you want a transformative experience and to grow revenue more strategically, I enthusiastically recommend the team at Vizible. And I'd be more than happy to give you his information too if you're like, hey, I want to talk to him. He has no problem with that either. So you're thinking, next steps. I've mentioned the demo, right? But I also do want to mention or show our different offerings. So we have 4 different programs and they range anywhere from $4.97 a month, which is our do-it-yourself program. So that does not include the fractional CMO because that is, we give you the tools, we give you the training, but then we're hands off. You have access to all of the things listed here. The fractional CMO or the personal CMO comes into play right here in the visionary package. Okay. And then you can see these two. Click the link in the description and it'll take you to our website and you'll be able to click on all of these and see more details there as well, in addition to booking the demo. But before you do that, I do want to mention something because I think this other thing you may want to look at first. Not YouTube, but I do want to mention that currently YouTube is completely separate. So it's not included in any of those programs. It is an add on. So if you're interested in YouTube only, then comment YouTube below in the comments. But the goal with YouTube is to align it with your goals and content that you're creating in the Vizible dashboard. So with YouTube, currently, I will be managing that product and that relationship in I want to say cahoots, but I'm going to be working with a fractional CMO or whoever your personal CMO is, and making sure that the content is consistent and everything that you're doing and what we're doing in the Vizible dashboard is consistent with what you're doing on YouTube. So really, the goal here is to just make sure that there's consistency and that you are getting the best experience and leveraging the content that you're using and creating in the Vizible dashboard, and then creating that as video content and community content as well on YouTube. Okay. So you can either click the link in the description. This QR code goes to the same place. But if you're watching this on your laptop and you're like, I just want to scan it, walk away with my phone, take a look at it, go ahead and scan the QR code or click the link in the description, and you can get a free visibility audit. So, what this is going to do is this is going to show you your current online reputation score in different categories, and it's going to show you how to improve it. This is a highly valuable scorecard, essentially, that shows you your online visibility. And if you're not visible online and you're not doing the right things aren't synced, they're not consistent, then your score is going to be low. And it just shows you an opportunity how to make it higher. And your higher score is what is based on how to get your local search results higher, too. Okay. So on that link, you can also book your demo. So you'll see one that says access your online presence report now. And then there's a separate button that says book your demo. So you can do both of those via the link in the description. So go ahead and click on that link, choose which one you want. If you want to do the online presence report first and then the demo later, you'll have an opportunity to do that. So don't think you have to do both of them now. Just pick whichever one seems most relevant to you and where you're at right now. Okay. So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your time. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments as well. And I hope to see you on the inside. Thank you for being here.